time, Steve and Grace. We just pulled up to the Pearl Ridge station, and I want to just give you a couple looks. Actually, show you down here the dignitaries, the mayor, Chief Logan from HPD, as well as many other elected officials. But I want to give you a look here as we are in the back of the train. Now, yes, Billy corrected me. The train didn't turn around. I meant it's going the other direction. So we boarded the other train. But you may remember when we first came to you this morning, right where I'm standing on that other rail car, were two very important pictures. Former Mayor Frank Fasi as well as Senator Daniel K. Noy, two people that did not get to see this come to fruition. But we do have a very special interview, and I want to hand things off to Hawaii News Now, Daryl Huff with Joyce Fasi. Daryl, I'll let you take it away.
Thanks, Casey. Joyce Fasi, what's it feel like to be riding on the train your husband envisioned 45 years ago?
Oh, 45 or 50 years ago, you know, I'm just blessed to be able to ride it. I wish you were here. He's got a picture in here, but, you know, he would have been very pleased. But it could have happened 50 years ago.
Was it hard to support him during those times when it got so polarized and there was so much fighting and so much of it was very personal?
No. You know what was very difficult is when you have a vision and you can't convince everybody else to see the same thing happening. But he was a visionary, and I just thank the Lord that he was there for 22 years, so he was able to see a lot of his ideas happen. Today, I don't know. You got to really think when you're voting for someone that they know what they're doing.
When this thing died a couple of times, did Frank ever say, "I'm giving up, we're never going to have rail"?
What was that?
Did Frank ever say, "I'm giving up, we're never going to have rail"?
Never, never. Because he could see this was our future. But unfortunately, you've got an idea, and it's hard to convince everybody else to see what you see. It's very difficult. But I'm glad that there were some people that were able to bring it to fruition, except that the feds would have paid a lot more for it.
You know, I'm remembering Frank started as a Democrat. You're Japanese American yourself, and there was a sense that the whole Democratic Party turned against him. How did that feel for you folks?
Well, it's really, you know, when you're in politics, it's so difficult because you've got so many different ideas, so many different people, and it's trying to get what you want to do and do it, you know. But as I said, he was so blessed for 22 years.
Thank you, Joyce Fasi, very much. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah. But I'm riding the rail. That's the main.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Daryl. So just want to kind of set the scene for you now. We're back here at the Halawa station, and while we're at the station offloading, let's go ahead and have you tag along really quickly before we send things back into the studio. That was the inaugural ride with many of our elected officials, dignitaries, as well as Joyce Fasi. That was a really special moment to hear from her late husband, who was so instrumental in this project, guys. Smooth ride, and as I said, 22 minutes down, 22 minutes back from East Kapolei to Halawa. And yeah, you can see all the folks offloading now that we're back here at the Halawa station, throwing shaka, having a good day. Beautiful day here.
Casey's with all the VIPs.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, good stuff. Thanks,
I just
Casey.
tagged along.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful moment to hear from Joyce about the experience of being there for this momentous moment. Yeah.
And to hear her talk about her late husband and how he never gave up hope in seeing this day.
And convincing people to see the vision themselves.